Alright, so I'm out here with my Mini Maxx. I recorded a video the other day with it at a a construction site, and I didn't realize I had the GoPro aimed up a little high most of the video, so I'm not sure if that video is gonna see the light of day or not. Just in case, the little update. My Mini Maxx, the first time I took it out, I took it to a skate park when it was brand new, and I don't know, 10 minutes in, I broke the front diff pinion, and so I went ahead and bit the bullet and got all the VXL diff swap parts and the slipper clutch, and I have a full VXL motor and ESC swap and all that stuff waiting for it. However, since it was brand new and I was bummed I didn't get to actually enjoy it before I had to mod it, I took it for a little rip with it rear-wheel drive, and it turned out to actually be really fun. I do have a TQI remote, which helps a lot to keep it a little under control, but honestly, I've had so much fun with it rear-wheel drive that I'm kind of tempted to just hold off swapping the diffs and stuff until the rear diff blows up. But I came here to go to a skate park, but it's actually pretty busy because it's, despite being 40 degrees, it's sunny and people are out here enjoying the sun. So I'm gonna see how this thing does in the grass. I don't know. I've got a little free time today and I wanted to drive this thing, so I figured I'd take it out and see what happens. But yeah, so I haven't driven this in the grass yet, and I have a feeling, based on, you know, everything, that I'm going to be chasing it around to roll it over a bunch. But this little berm right here seems like it might be fun to jump off of. I do have GTR shocks, I have extended hexes, and I have a light kit. I think aside from that, everything else is stock. But it's been really fun. Two-wheel drive, like on like pavement and stuff, is fun because you get to slide around a little bit, and it's not just, you know, because with the BL2S all-wheel drive, it's kind of, you know, it's a little slow. It's got torque, but it's a little bit slow. But being a rear-wheel drive, it helps make it a little more fun with the low power. So I've been having a good time with it. And we did it. Not bad. I'm curious to see if I have temp issues in the grass. I mean, it's pretty short grass because it's still pretty cold out, so the grass is still mostly dead, which helps. But oh, okay. And that one rolled. The one thing I'm looking forward to when I brush will swap it is being able to self-ride it, which, you know, hopefully doesn't just blow it up. But I am doing VXL diffs, so hopefully it'll take a little bit of abuse. I need a little safety car to go and right my truck. A secondary RC. Just kidding, I could probably use the exercise, it's fine. It is pretty peppy on a grass still. Landings aren't great. I do have slash springs, front springs in there. I picked up some Mini Maxx springs. So I'm using extra shocks I had from my slashes. So the front, like, they're all fronts, so they're the same shock body and length and everything. But I didn't get the factory out of the box Mini Maxx springs because, as far as I've seen, I can't find them for sale. And all of the springs that I've found for the Mini Maxx are really stiff. All the ones that are listed in like the Traxxas parts catalog are super stiff. So I don't know if I don't know. So these might be too soft, but the other ones seemed way too stiff. And that was smooth. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a blast when it's brushless. Because even with the BL2S, it's fun. Oh. This berm would be real fun with like my sledge or something that's got some speed to it. It's still early enough in the season that we've got probably another month or so until baseball starts, so it doesn't hurt to play around in the sand a little bit. I haven't been groomed since last season anyways. Well, let's save our battery a little bit so we can play a tiny bit in the park. I need to get another battery for this thing. All my like 1/16 slash and Revo batteries and Grom batteries are a little bit low of a milliamp rating, so they're not going to last very long with this thing. So do need to grab a couple more. I didn't want to grab any yet until I was, you know, at least had a decent idea if I was going to enjoy it or not. But it passes. It's fun, despite everyone being mad about it. I'm having a great time with it. So yeah, I'm fully expecting the chassis to have the braking issue. However, they have an updated chassis and front bulkhead, so whenever I use the or whenever I break it, I will be just swapping to that, and apparently that fixes the problem. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, it is a real fun in the sand, dirt, whatever. My hope is that once it's brushless and all-wheel drive, it's got the power to have the same driving feel as this. However, I don't know. I'm not too confident in it. I do like these stock tires, honestly. They've got pretty good grip in all the surfaces I've taken them out on. And for being stock tires, you know, I had low expectations, but they definitely get the job done. Will this just... oh, that piece in the middle might wreck me. I was gonna try and jump this thing, but there's a little pedestal in the middle that might hurt. Shoot, but that was expected. Oh. Ooh, that was fun. Whew. There's some grippy concrete right there. Ooh. Ah, I can pop a wheelie on this concrete. That's cool. I don't have a wheelie bar, so ding. This is very bouncy, but I don't know. That was a very random statement. I was watching it, I'm just thinking about the spring rate, but I feel like if I remember correctly, the reason I swapped to a softer spring was because the stiff springs were way too bouncy. Like too stiff and bouncy. But maybe these are too soft, causing it to be too bouncy. I don't know. I'll experiment and hopefully find some explanation. Yeah, this thing is good. It's got the tire size and ground clearance to be like capable off in the grass and stuff still, which is nice because some of the Mojave Groms are you know, they struggle a little bit in the grass because they're pretty low to the ground and the tires are a lot smaller. Even the Typhons are, so, like, you know, in the same boat. Like the Granite's a little better, but Granites are pretty slow. Can't get them brushless, but this is good. This is capable. That was what I was mainly hoping for with this, is that it'd be like a Grom, but a little bit more capable in different terrains and less limited. And so far it's been absolutely great for what I was hoping. So, and I'm sure brushless swap, or a brushless swap, will wake it up a lot, so that could be fun. I like being able to use the brake as a little bit of an e-brake, like, or since it's rear wheel drive, because it only stops the rear wheels, so it kind of, you know, throws it sideways, and I don't know. I was curious if I'd be able to do a flip off of this, but not. It's probably too vertical. Yeah, it's just smashing the bumper into it. No, there's low voltage. All right, well, there it is. The little rear-wheel drive Mini Maxx. I don't know. It's definitely proving to be a lot of fun rear-wheel drive, which I did not expect, but it makes sense. I mean, it's a mini monster truck. Like Stampede two-wheel drives are super fun, so I don't know, we'll see. I'm halfway tempted to once my diffs come in, just throw the rear diff and the slipper in and brushless swap it, and then leave the shaft out for now, drive it like that, and see if it's uncontrollable brushless and two-wheel drive, and if so, then go ahead and swap the front diff in. Otherwise, maybe I'll enjoy it like that for a bit and then put the front diff in after I've gotten bored of the rear-wheel drive. So we'll see. Thanks for watching, and have a beautiful day. Bye.